Hello everyone, welcome back to the session of English. In this session, we are going to discuss previous year questions of the chapter Conjunction. Now, friends, we have already discussed previous year questions of many other chapters as well. In this session, we are going to discuss some questions based on the chapter Conjunction of IBPS Clerk examination, or you can say questions similar to those questions that have already occurred in IBPS Clerk exams. So these are not actually PYQs, these are just the practice questions, and they are similar to those questions that have already appeared or that students have encountered in IBPS Clerk examination. So let's begin this session. First of all, let us discuss that how many questions we are going to discuss in this session. There are 25 questions. So we are going to discuss 25 questions related to IBPS Clerk examination, and these all are based on the chapter Conjunction. Again, we are going to discuss solutions of these questions in detail. It means we are going to discuss each and every concept related to the question in this session as well. We have already read this chapter earlier as well, but in this session I will tell you the concepts along with the questions so that it will be clear to you all. And these are the directions for the questions which are given afterwards. Read the sentence to find out whether there is an error in it. It means these are spotting errors based on the chapter Conjunction. So here we have spotting errors, and spotting errors are actually the type of questions in which we have to find out the error. A sentence is given to us and some parts of it has been made. Some parts of it have been made. Now what we have to do, we have to select that particular part that contains the grammatical error, and the error, if any, will be in one part of the sentence. So this is a privilege that the error will be in one part only. There are not multiple parts that contain error, only one part may contain the error. The number corresponding to that part will be your answer. Now what you have to do, if you find that this part contains the error, just see the corresponding letter or the number. If it is like A, B, C or D, what you have to do, that is actually your answer that contains the error. That corresponding letter will be your answer. And in case if the sentence is absolutely correct, if the sentence is entirely correct and error free, what we need to do, we have to mark our answer as no error. So there will be an option as well of no error. So what we will be doing, that if the sentence is absolutely correct, our answer will be no error. Now ignore the errors of punctuation. Now what we have to do, we have to look for the grammatical errors only, and we need not find or need not find out that these are punctuation errors and these are errors. So punctuation error we should avoid, or you can say we should avoid punctuation errors. Now what one more thing is there, that if the sentence is correct, the answer will be no error. No punctuation error will be marked over there. And one more thing is there, that we have to only identify that which part contains the error. We need not rectify it. So this is another thing in case of spotting errors. So let's begin these questions. So here we have the first question. Scarcely had the servant finished washing the car than the master came and asked him to clean the office. Now, as you can see, this is a sentence and some parts have been made, like one part, A part, then B part, C part, and then D part. Now what we have to do, we have to look for that particular part in these A, B, C and D, the part that contains error. Now here we have a word scarcely. Now there is a concept with the word scarcely. If this word, that is scarcely or hardly or barely, if these three words or any of these three words are in the sentence, they will make their pair with when. So this is called correlative conjunction or the pair conjunction, which is predefined, where scarcely, hardly and barely will pair with the word when and not any other word. So if we are joining two sentences together or two words together with the help of these conjunctions, they will be followed by when, or the sentence, the pair that will made over there, that will be made over there, that will be scarcely and when, not scarcely and then. So if we look at the sentence carefully, here it is written, scarcely had the servant finished washing the car Then, so this then word is incorrect over here. It should be replaced with when. Now, if we had a word no sooner, it can be followed by or it can be paired with then, the and then, but scarcely is always paired with the word when. So the correct sentence will be, scarcely had the servant finished washing the car when the master came and asked him to clean the office. Therefore our answer is C, where this then should be replaced with when. Now we have to only identify the part that contains the error. We need not rectify it though, just because of the solution and just to give you an idea about the concept. So I'm discussing this question with you, or this concept with you. Now let us move to the next question, that is question number 2. Now here we have question number 2. Owing the heavy rain in the middle of the match was cancelled. The correct phrase, or the correct reason, sorry, for the match to be cancelled was that there was rain. Now, one more thing is there. Whenever we write the word owing, it is not the complete word. In fact, the complete phrase is owing to. So, owing to means that this is owing to just behave like the word because. So, because of the heavy rain, or owing to the heavy rain, in the middle of the match was cancelled. Therefore, this word is incomplete over here. It should be followed by a preposition to always. Therefore, our answer is A, because after owing, we need to write to. After that, the sentence will be complete. So if I write to over here, the sentence will be complete like, owing to the heavy rain in the middle of the match was cancelled. It means that the match was cancelled because there was heavy rain in the middle of the match. So here our answer is A. Now let us move to the question number 3. Now this is question number 3. The reason why Pakistan has not been able to build up its trade is due to her poor economic condition. Now just guess what is actually the error in this part, or error in this question. Now let us discuss. Whenever we have a word reason in a sentence, if the word contains the word reason, or if this word is mentioned in the sentence, it shows that the reason is already given to us. And if it is given to us, we cannot write the words like due to, because, or because of in that sentence, because the reason itself shows that the statement which is given to us is the reason behind the action or behind the cause. So these words cannot come in the sentence, in the same sentence in which the reason word is mentioned. In that case, we can write the word that, just to show that yes, this is the reason. So in this sentence, as you can see over here, the reason for what, why Pakistan has not been able to build up its trade is, so it is given due to. So due to is incorrect over here. It should be replaced with that, her poor economic condition, because due to also shows the reason, but obviously the reason has already given, so we need not write this word again, because the reason word is itself complete in this sentence. Therefore the error is in part C, where this due to is incorrect. It should be replaced with the word that. After that, the sentence will be complete. The correct sentence will be, the reason why Pakistan has not been able to build up its trade is that her poor economic condition, or is her poor economic condition. We can only remove due to as well. After that as well, the sentence is absolutely correct. So the error in this sentence is C. In this part, whether we write the word that or remove due to is equal. Now let us move to the next one. Now this is question number 4. No sooner I had spoken to him than he left the class. Now there are again some correlatives, or you can say pair conjunctions. Whenever we have a word no sooner, okay, let us see. If we have the word no sooner, it can only be paired with THA and then. And as I told you, if the word are hardly, scarcely, or barely, so these words are followed or paired with the word when. But there is one more thing. If we begin our sentence with no sooner, hardly, scarcely, barely. So we have these words: scarcely, barely, so, little, never, seldom. Now, what happens if the sentence begins? If the sentence begins with any of these words, begins with any of these words, we always follow, we always follow inverse rule. Inverse rule. Now, what is this inverse rule? In case of inverse rule, what happens? The basic structure of sentence is subject plus verb, or you can say helping verb, then main verb, and then object. Now, this is the actually basic structure of the sentence. But inverse rule refers to when this helping verbs come prior to the subject. It means inverse rule means IR means inverse rule. What does this mean? This means that helping verb should precede the subject. So only this much of a structure will be changed. Here helping verb, after that subject will come. If the sentence begins with any of these words. If the sentence begins with any of these words. For example, if I say, so fast she drove that she left all behind. That she left all behind. Now, if this is the sentence and I have to rectify this, what I will do here, that so fast she drove, this will be incorrect. Instead, we should write, did she drive? Did she drive? Just because the sentence which is beginning the word that is beginning the sentence is so. So if the sentence begins with any of these words that we have already read, we have to follow the inverse rule in which helping verb comes prior to the subject. For example, if I say, seldom does she go to the party. So this will be the correct structure of the sentence. Now let us get back to the question. Here it is written, no sooner I had spoken to him than he left the class. Now we can see that no sooner is paired with the word then. But here the structure of the sentence is incorrect, because if the word no sooner is beginning the sentence, or if it begins the sentence, what we have to do, we have to follow the inverse rule. That means helping verb comes prior to the subject. Therefore this I had is incorrect. It should be had I. It should have been had I. So the error is in part A, and what will be the correct part? I had should be replaced with had I. So the correct sentence will be, no sooner had I spoken to him than he left the class. So this will be the correct sentence. I hope you got it. Now let us move to the next question. That is question number 5. He doubts whether you will pass the examination this year or not. Now, this is very important type question. Now let us get back to the questions. Here it is written, he doubts. Now what happens whenever we have a word that is doubt or doubtful? Whenever we have words like doubt and doubtful, what we do, we check that the sentence either it is affirmative, or whether it is affirmative or negative. So the sentence can be of two types, whether affirmative or negative. So if the sentence begins with, if the sentence contains any of these two words like doubt or doubtful, if the sentence contains either of these two words, what happens? We have to check whether the sentence is affirmative or not, affirmative or negative. If the sentence is affirmative, we write if or whether to pair it with. And if the sentence is negative, we use the word that. For example, she has no doubt she has no doubt that he will come. So here, because here it is written no doubt, I'm using the word that. But if I say she is doubtful, she's doubtful that he will come. Now this sentence will be incorrect. Why so? Because here it is written she is doubtful that. Now if she is doubtful, this is not a negative sentence. So if it is not a negative sentence, what we write, either whether or if. So we can write any, whether or if, either of these two. So she is doubtful whether he will come or if he will come. So this will be the correct sentence. Now let us get back to the sentence. He doubts. So doubts. Now the sentence is affirmative. Whether you will pass the examination this year or not. Now this or not is incorrect over here. Because whenever we write a word whether, it is followed by not or not. But if the word is doubts over there, this or not is totally incorrect. Therefore, here the error is in part D, where this or not is not required at all. Whether itself means, whether itself shows the choice. Therefore, here or not word is incorrect. So the correct sentence will be he doubts whether you will pass the examination this year. So this or not word is incorrect. Or not comes if doubts word is not there. For example, I can say whether you will go there or not. So this is just confirming, and the sentence is beginning with the word whether. Also, there is no word doubt over here. That is why this sentence is correct. So the correct sentence will be he doubts whether you will pass the examination this year. So now let us move to the next question. That is question number 6. As soon the teacher entered the classroom, all the boys stood up. As soon, there is a difference between the word as soon and as soon as. Actually, the correct phrase is as soon as. As soon as means um, you can say possibly the time um, that this action happened, or this action took place. So this as soon is incorrect over here. So our answer is A, where as soon as should be written. As soon as the teacher entered the classroom, the boys stood up. Or all the boys stood up. So here as soon as will come, or this as soon should be replaced with the word as soon as. Now let us move to the next one. Or as soon as means as quickly as. Not only men but also women were chosen for the work. Now here it is written not only men but also women were chosen. So whenever we use the word not only and but also, we use the verb according to the nearest subject. So were is used with women. That is correct. That is fine. Chosen for the work. Not only men but also women. So the entire sentence is absolutely correct. The phrase that is not only and but also, the use, the position of these words, all the things are absolutely correct. Therefore, our answer is absolutely correct. Our sentence is absolutely correct. So our answer is E, that is no error. Now, there are three types of errors that can be occurred from not only but also part. And what type of these errors, that we'll discuss later on. Now, here it is written Anita behaved in such a manner, then all disliked her. So, if a word is there such, it can have that or as to pair with. It means we can make two pairs, either such as or such that. Whenever we have such as show the examples, and such that shows the impact or the influence. For example, if I say animals which live in water are known as aquatic animals, such as fish, blue whale, octopus, and so on. But so there I'm showing the example. So I use the word such as or the phrase such as. But if I say he looked at the girl in such an anger that she began to cry. So in this sentence, I'm showing that uh, his manner of looking the girl was such a weird manner that she began to cry because she got scared. So such that shows us the impact, what impact was there of just looking. Now here the sentence is Anita behaved in such a manner. So it means Anita did something in such a manner, in such a style, such a situation that all disliked her. It means the impact of it was that all disliked her. So this then is incorrect over here. We have to show the impact. We don't have to compare over here. This then is to compare. But here we are just showing the impact. So this then should be replaced with that. Therefore, the error is in part C where this then should be replaced with that. And the correct sentence will be Anita behaved in such a manner that all disliked her. So this will be the correct sentence. Now let us move to the next question. Pushpa did not leave the house lest someone will recognize her. Again, here we have a word lest. So, whenever we have a word lest, we can only make its pair with the word should. So, we have a pair conjunction again, that is lest and should. So, there are some correlatives or the pair conjunctions that list is always followed by the word should. Also, this list is actually a negative word. Therefore, not cannot be used in any of the clause after it or in which this word is there or is mentioned. Now, lest means otherwise. So, in this sentence here it is written lest someone will recognize. So this will is incorrect over here. The answer will be C where this will should be replaced with the word should. And the correct sentence will be Pushpa did not leave the house lest someone should recognize her. Now let us move to the next question. Now this is question number 10. The match between India and Sri Lanka was postponed when the playground was wet due to heavy rain. Now here it is written the match between India and Sri Lanka. So we have two countries, India and Sri Lanka. So the word between is absolutely correct. Was postponed. So it got postponed. Why so? When the playground was wet due to heavy rain. Now this is actually the reason. And for what? This is the reason for the match between India and Sri Lanka was postponed. So for the postponement of a match, this is the reason which is given to us. And if we want to show the reason, we do not use the word when. When shows the time of some action which appears. But here this when word is incorrect. The meaning of when is just used to show the time that when it is going to start or when is it going to start. So that word when just show the time. But here it is showing the reason. Therefore this when is incorrect. So this word when is incorrect over here. It should be replaced with as because due to shows the reason. So the match between India and Sri Lanka was postponed as the playground was wet due to heavy rain. So this will be the correct sentence. Now let us move to the next one. There is question number 11. Like the commission is going to recruit new candidates, it will not have any type of problems. Now like shows that it is like that or similarity. But here, like word is incorrect over here. It should be replaced with as. So the error is in part A where it should be replaced with the word as the commission is going to recruit new candidates. So as the commission is going to recruit new candidates is actually the cause. It will not have any types of problems. So here the error is like and it should be replaced with as. So the error is in part A. Now let us move to the next one. As soon as I will reach Mumbai, I will send you the script you have asked for. Now, as soon as is actually a subordinate conjunction. Whenever we have a subordinate conjunction, there is a rule for subordinate conjunction sentences. Subordinate conjunction sentences. Now, what happens after a subordinate conjunction? Just after. We have two clauses after it, and the just after clause of subordinate conjunction should not contain any modal. Should not contain any modal. In this afterwards, you can use any modal, that is up to you as per the requirement of the sentence. But if this is subordinate conjunction, we cannot use any modal over here, whether it is as soon as or when, and there are many more. So let us get back. So now this is question number 12. Here it is written, as soon as I will reach Mumbai, I will send you the script you have asked for. Now, this is very simple and an important type of question as well. Now, let us discuss this. Whenever we have subordinate conjunctions, now what are subordinate conjunctions? You can say single conjunctions. So, whenever we have subordinate conjunctions, what happen? Uh, Here in this type of sentences, one clause depends on the another clause. So, there is a subordinate clause, and after that, there is a main clause. So, there are two types of clauses. Subordinate clause means the clause that is just after the subordinate conjunction, or you can say the sentence where the subordinate conjunction is introduced. And here, whatever we write, this should not contain any modal. Now, here it can be. But here in this part, just after subordinate conjunction, we cannot have any modal. Suppose subordinate conjunction is in between, so the clause which is just after it should not contain any modal. So this we should keep in mind while we are making any sentence, or while we are forming any sentence with the help of subordinate conjunction. Now this as soon as is actually a subordinating conjunction. So this will is a modal which should not be used or should not be followed. Which should not be used just after the subordinate conjunction, which is as soon as. So if we see the answer, here it is part A, where this will should be removed. So the correct sentence will be, as soon as I reach Mumbai, I will send you the script you have asked for. Now, because of I, it is coming reach. If it has been, or if it had been she, maybe the word would have been reached over here. Sorry, the word would have been reaches over here. Now, let us move to the next one. You must either tell me the whole story or at least the first half of it. Now, this type of sentence is again very important. How? Suppose we have a word either and we make it a pair with the word or. These are the words that shows the choice. So either this and or this. So either this and that. So either or just presents the choices, or it gives you two choices. So either you do this work or that work. So this is either or. Now only the options part. It means option 1 can be written over here and option 2 can be written over here. Option 2. Now if I say either you or I should go. Now obviously we two are an option. Okay. But if the sentence is written like this, that either you do this work or go out. Suppose the sentence is either you do this work, or go out. Now, do you think that this sentence is correct? Do you think that the sentence is correct? No, this is not correct. Why so? Because here it is written either you do this work or go out. Now, there are two options. One is work and other is do. But here it is written, sorry. So here we have two types of two works only. That is, one is do, one option, and other option is go. So these two are the options. But we are writing either for the word you. Are you in the option? No. So here this you word is not the option. Therefore, this either word should not be preceded by this word. So this structure of the sentence is incorrect. The correct sentence will be, you either do this work or go out. Do this work or go out. So this will be the correct structure of the using the pair either or. Because whenever we have two options, we have to use the word either or with those options only. Either or suggests the options that whether do this work or that work. So either or, the main function of it is only just to show the options. And if the word which is not an option is followed by that particular word, that means the structure of the sentence is incorrect. So this is also the case of neither nor, and not only but also. So we have to look for the pairs there as well. Now, if we go back to the sentences, here it is written, you must either tell me the whole story or at least the first half of it. Now, what are the two options? Just to tell me what? The whole story. So, this is actually the option. And what is another option is first half of it or at least the first half of it. Now, if these two are the options, why we are writing either with tell me? Tell me is not an option. Whatever happened, you have to tell. What you have to tell? Either the whole story or the first half of it. So here the position of this word either is incorrect. It should be after tell me. It should be after tell me. So the correct sentence will be, you must tell me either the whole story or at least the first half of it. Therefore the error is in part B, where either should be placed after the word tell me. So here the correct sentence will be, you must tell me either the whole story or at least the first half of it, because whole story and at least the first half of it are the options. So this will be the correct structure. Whether this is also the structure with not only but also pair and neither nor pair. Now let us move to the next one. That is question number 15. Until he does not discipline himself and try hard, he will not learn swimming on or anything for that matter. Now, whenever we have a word until or unless, these are negative words. So, until and unless, these are subordinate conjunctions which are negative. So, these are negative subordinate conjunctions. So, if we have the word until or unless, we cannot use any negative word like not, no, never after it. Also, we cannot use any modal just after it. So in this structure, we can say until he does not discipline. So this not is incorrect over here. Until means till that time not. So it is itself a negative word. We need not write not again. Until he disciplines himself. So does not is entirely incorrect. It should be until he disciplines himself and try hard, he will not learn swimming or anything for that matter. So the answer is A, where this not word is incorrect. So our answer is A. Now let us move to the next one. The laboratory of physics is not only equipped with all states of the art instruments, but also with outstanding physicists. Now, as I have told you, that the position matters in case of not only but also either or and neither nor. Again, here not only is actually used with all the states of art instruments. So this equipped should be preceded by the word not only. Sorry, should precede the word not only or the phrase not only or the conjunction not only. So the correct sentence will be, the laboratory of physics is equipped with. Okay, it is equipped with, and after that we have to write not only. Equipped with not only the states of the art instruments but also with outstanding physicists. So the error is in part B. Now let us move to the question number 16. Avinash is not so good a batsman to be selected for the national cricket team. So we use the word as or as to compare, so and as in negative sense. So just to show this, we have to write this to should be replaced with as to. So the correct sentence will be, Avinash is not so good a batsman as to be selected for the national cricket team. So the error is in part B, where this to should precede by the word as, because we write the word as and as, that is to compare, and if we write not so good, it is again followed by the word as, just to satisfy the structure of so and as and as. Now let us move to the next one. The assurances unfortunately remained on paper, as neither the center or the state initiated steps for development of the backward region. Now, here in this sentence, we can see the assurances unfortunately remained on paper as neither. So, whenever we use the word neither, it is paired with nor, and these are negatives. So, neither is always followed by nor. Neither the center or the state. Now, we have two options, that is the state initiated and the center. So, this or is incorrect pair, it should be paired with nor. So, here what happens, that this or word is incorrect, so the error is in part C, where this or should be replaced with nor, because neither makes it pair with the word nor. Now let us move to the next one. He was prevented to accept the assignment because he was a government employee and such as barred from accepting such assignments. Now, this word such as is incorrect over here. It should be replaced with therefore, and therefore barred, because such as show the examples. The phrase such as shows us the examples, and therefore show us the reason, or you can say the outcome of the reason. So therefore is suitable word over here. Therefore the error is in part C, where the such as should be replaced with the word therefore, and the correct sentence will be, he was prevented to accept the assignment because he was a government employee and therefore barred from accepting such assignments. So this will be the correct sentence. Now let us move to the next one. Despite of the severe weather conditions, all the students appeared at the examination. So despite cannot be followed by the preposition of, it should be removed from here. So what we have to do, just remove off from here. So error is in part A, where the correct sentence will be, despite the severe weather conditions, all the students appeared at the examination. And in spite, with the word in spite, we do write the preposition of. So we either have to write either of, we either have to write in spite of or despite, not despite of. Despite of cannot be written together. Now let us move to the next one. While coming downstairs, you must grab the iron rail at your side lest you slip off. Again, as I told you earlier as well, that lest is always paired with the word should. Therefore our answer will be D here, lest you should slip off. So this will be the correct answer. Now let us move to the next one. That is question number 21. Although he had no qualifications, but he got the job last year. So whenever we have a word although or though, so whenever we have any of either of these two words, although or though, they should be followed by yet, or they should be paired with the word yet, not but. So this but is incorrect. It should be replaced with the word yet. So the correct sentence will be, although he had no qualifications, yet he got the job last year. Therefore the error is in part B, where this but should be replaced with yet. Now let us move to the next one. So now this is question number 22. It is written, he is doubtful that she will pass the examination or examination this year. So the sentence is incorrect. Why so? Because as I told you earlier as well, that if the word doubt or doubtful is written and the sentence is either negative or affirmative, if the sentence is affirmative, we have to write whether or if with it. That cannot be there. So here the answer is, you can see over here, he is doubtful that, just because this that should be replaced with whether or if. So this will be the correct answer. Now let us move to the question number 23. When the bell rang, then they ran to the playground. Now if it is written when the bell rang, so this then word is unnecessary over here. It should not make pair. So now let us now this is question number 23. Here it is written when the bell rang, then they ran to the playground. Now when is again a single subordinate conjunction. If there is a word when, it has no pair, because there are only some pair or correlative conjunctions, but this word when is actually not the pair conjunction. Therefore this then word is incorrect in this. So the error is, just remove this word then. So our answer is B, and the correct sentence will be, when the bell rang, they ran to the playground. There is no requirement of the word then. That is a superfluous. Now let us move to the next one. Now this is question number 24. Sarika neither comes here regularly, nor does she complete the chapter. Now again, neither and nor makes pair, but the sentence should be similar. It should not be like that one is a correlative, one is a question sentence and another is simple structure. So the correct answer will be C, where this not does is actually the structure, where it should be replaced with nor she completed. So she not does she complete should be replaced with nor she completed. Now let us move to the last question, that is question number 25. Because they came late, therefore they did not see the PM. Again, if the word because is there, this is single subordinate conjunction. And if it is single subordinate, we cannot use the word therefore, that is making another or unnecessary pair. So this therefore word is incorrect over here. So our answer is B, where this therefore should be removed, and the correct sentence will be because they came late, they did not see the PM. So this will be the correct sentence then. So I hope this much is clear to you all. I hope you understood the questions. Thanks to you.